And hello, folks. We're rolling through the week. It's already the middle of the week on your Wednesday here. We're looking at the tower cam. Look, a better view than we've had in a little while as several waves of showers and thunderstorms came through the area. It's still mostly cloudy, but we see some sun trying to get through to the west and northwest there. Looking at Gina, likewise, mostly clouds, a little bit darker over there, not quite as much sun getting through there. Some folks overnight, especially south of Gina, had some very heavy rainfall. I'd say about 2 to 4, maybe even close to 5 inches in places there, but it's been dry, so no flood warnings. So coming up, we'll be talking about a great 7-day forecast. I'll have some numbers for you. Tropics remain active. We've got a new tropical storm, and then looking into October and see what we might expect as the 10th month of the year begins. Right now, today, we begin with showers and thunderstorms rolling through the area. This is one of several ways across central Louisiana. We'll get a little closer look here within the past hour where we can see here's a heavy band which is working through. And once that gets through, things are improving. That was the view you were seeing on the tower cam there, looking in this direction to the west. But again, some of these locations have had some very heavy rainfall here. Probably right about it, heaviest rainfall I've seen is probably in about this area right in here, where we've seen 2 to 4 inches and maybe 4 to 5 in places, according to radar estimates. I've not checked the ground truth or the rain gauge estimates so far today, but those radar estimates usually are pretty good. All right, so the front that you've been wanting, well, actually the front that we're forecasting, not really the one you want. You want the one to drop in the 40s, but this one, well, at least it's going to give us some needed rain ahead of it, and then behind it, a very nice weekend settles in with some dry air, more comfortable certainly. So this is the story as it's making its way through northeast Texas and trying to move into northwest Louisiana. So your futurecast through the remainder of the evening isn't looking bad. We've seen most of the rain we're going to get. In fact, this model may be a little aggressive on the niceness, but it's telling the story that most of the showers and thunderstorms are moving toward the southeast. Once we get into tomorrow morning, there could be a little fog issue in some locations, depending on how much fair sky we get overnight. But with that said, at least rain chances, I think, will kind of be hit and miss, if any. This model not indicating any, so it's on the dry side of things. I'm going to go kind of halfway between this and some other models that are saying, hey, there could still be some rain on Thursday. So going into the rain of the period there Friday morning, no issues. I think any rain chances are over for a while then. Well, we've still got Hurricane Gabrielle. It is still a hurricane moving toward the east. Folks in the Azores are expecting some strong wind from them. They're being warned to brace for hurricane or near hurricane conditions as this continues to move toward the east rather quickly there through that portion of the Atlantic. So here we go with the path of Gabrielle as it moves toward the east, and they may be a little bit to the northeast heading toward Spain. And once we get into the Azores, over in this area, we'll see it will still be a strong tropical storm or a minimal hurricane. Let's go beyond this into the satellite imagery showing two systems that we're watching, AL94 or disturbance or Invest 94 here, and then our newest tropical storm right here. So new that some weather graphics you're seeing on broadcast stations may not have it. All right, so it is Tropical Storm Umberto, okay, 550 miles east-northeast of the northern Leeward Islands, moving to the west-northwest, compass heading, tells you exactly where it's going, 300 degrees at 15 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds 40 miles per hour, central pressure 29.77. It's continuing to move to the northwest or the west-northwest for several days, so the steering pattern is pretty well established for now, and the environment is pretty well conducive for strengthening, so steady strengthening is expected over the next several days as well. So here's the path which takes it to hurricane strength from the National Hurricane Center there by Saturday, okay? And so steady strengthening through the tropical storm range, and then maybe even making a Cat 2 hurricane intensity well east of the Bahamas and out southwest of Bermuda. Okay, so let's check out the 7-day forecast for us. 50-50 chance of rain, kind of scattered, hit and miss. AM fog is possible for the day tomorrow. Thunderstorm can't be ruled out for the day tomorrow. Highs only making the middle 80s. Starting to get cooler Friday morning, though, as that front comes through, kind of washes through on Thursday. And then we're coolest mornings. Saturday morning, average of 60. Yep, a mixture of 50s and 60s. Likewise Sunday morning and likewise Monday morning. These are some of the mornings that you want. You got to realize, folks, that we're still in late September here. It doesn't really get those cold readings many times until October when we get into the 40s, but it can certainly happen in September, but just not this time. But I think that's comfortable enough for folks. But humidity will be low during these times when we see pretty warm daytimes, upper 80s to around 90 across the area. Yeah, there will be some 90s, unfortunately, there. They would start going with some partly cloudy skies Monday through Wednesday. No rain expected in the forecast Friday through Wednesday. I promise you, look into October where we see practically all of the United States above normal in temperature during that time frame, October 2nd through the 8th. For central Louisiana, that means thermometers will be generally higher than 60 degrees for morning lows, and daytime highs generally higher on most thermometers, above 84. What about the rainfall? Okay, October 2nd through the 8th, that week normally produces about an inch of rain. We kind of are in a lean below. All right, so portions of Louisiana are below, other part, most of Louisiana in a near normal. So I call that a dry lean there. So the idea here for central Louisiana is that during that week, most folks will probably get somewhere near that inch or maybe a little bit below, maybe 8, 9 tenths or something like that. But remember, we're talking generalities here, nothing too specific. The wettest portion of the country looks like it may be the southeast, as there has been a trend in models to move tropical systems a little bit farther to the west, but there will be some energy coming across the continent that could keep that at bay away from that part of the country. So stay tuned to your tropical outlooks for that. And speaking of staying tuned for things, watch out for Nick Mikulas in the morning. He'll be around, and I plan to be around in the evening as well, doing a live stream. And otherwise, I'll be in the forecast center, writing and rewriting the forecast. Take care. Thanks for your support for Send My Weather.